Welcome. We are live. This is the Lynn and Sheryl Show. I'm Lynn Serrano.
And I'm Sheryl Isenhour.
Welcome to the show. And we're actually starting our discussion before we hit go. So we might have to rewind a little, Sheryl, and we'll start the show. So we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Sheryl, it's good to see you as always. Thank
It's
you for today's topic. You sent me this in Messenger and I put it up there and I was like, well, I'm going to take the lead on whatever Sheryl's talking about here. And so you let me take the lead before we started, but let's go back to why and this topic of never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking about. Why that topic, or what's it behind, what's everything behind it?
what did I came up with? Why did I come up with this?
Yeah, why did you come up with this title?
Come up with this because actually I have a birthday coming up, just and
Tuesday, so happy birthday.
I'm well above where I would love to be, but I'll be 71. And my thing is a lot of the things that I think about that I want to do, I have passed the time in my life that I can do them anymore, or that the availability. So, but does it stop me from thinking about it? No. So, part of it was to drive the people that are younger in years than me and even you and healthier, and to keep up and do those things, do what you can do. Like you said, yours was being able to exercise every day and the way you would like. For me, it's just the general what you do every day. I think I do pretty good for where I'm at, but I remember I used to run at 100 miles an hour going backwards, and I can't do that anymore. And I get tired or quicker, and just the normal aging process. But my thing is just to stress to others, okay, there is an infinite time to do things that ends, and you just have to. I'm still doing a lot of them. I just have to modify things a lot.
And it's funny you say that, Sheryl, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to debate with her, because I was like, never give up on something that you can't go a day without thinking. I mean, shoot, I even try to ask a world-renowned orthopedic, if I get my knee replacements, can I start running? He's like, no. So I'm like, there goes that. So I'm in no hurry for that. But the days, I mean, I dream about running. I dream about lifting. I dream about doing the things I've done before, and I can't do them at my age 56, or I have to modify and do things. And so it's I'm at that point where I was like, I can't do them, but I have heard. Hi, Michael. But I have heard, especially working at a hotel, when I have seniors come in, girl, I wish I was back in my 50s. And I'm like, wow. So you probably would say the same thing, right? You would say, I wish I was in my 50s, right?
I mean, 50 was a good year. I was still wide open at that time. But yeah, regardless of where you're at, the other years you had more to go. So I'm sure you're saying 35, so or 40. Uh, but
Yeah.
the bad thing about it. You can't go back now. So we right now is the youngest you're ever going to be.
Yes. Yes.
So
I, I
all I
remember
got to say is deal with it.
I remember a custom guy said that to me when I went to get my passport. He goes, people don't understand. You may not like that picture, but someday you're going to like that picture. Hi, Lee. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much.
Yeah, I
So
just got my federal ID, and believe me, it's been a while since I've had a mug shot on the driver's license. And so it was like, damn, who is the woman in the window?
So it's funny that you had brought this topic up, because I'm at that pinnacle place in my life right now that I'm working on. you know, working out and losing the weight I have to before the whole thing with my other condition where I'm going to be stuck. So I have to say to my mind, okay, so it may take longer to lose this weight. It may take whatever, but now, but the thing is I'm so conditioned to be on autopilot, as an athlete, you just you just push and you don't care. And now it's like, Lynn, you got to be nice to yourself. And that's, when you feel pain, you got to stop. And it's the runner's high and the exercise of feeling sore. Now when I feel sore, I've turned that into, hey, that's like I worked out. So I try to trick my mind there. But it's one of those things, having compassion with myself and to do what I want to do. And so, oh, Debbie's here. I love you, Debbie. So, and Debbie and I were talking about this. I'm just in the transition of knowing that even though I think about this every day, and I'm getting ready on this journey of actually putting out all my exercise equipment and doing these things, I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I'm going to actually videotape myself. I'm going to start dancing in videos and have the whole body image. And I'm not happy about that because I'm not happy about my body, but it's to encourage other people. Like, it's like, I get it. I look chubby. I get this and that, but it's just awareness as a whole, that we struggle within ourselves, let alone on the outside world. So you need to start looking at things that you can't change, that you think about, in a different light. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm just in the light of woulda, shoulda, coulda, can't do nothing about that. It's the, hey, let's see what I can do. And you probably see me at a you'll see me on a yoga ball, purple one, and probably fall right off of it. And I'll videotape it, and I'll probably be a freaking viral video. I don't care. But if it makes me laugh through the stuff that I got to do now, because like you said, the days are over of being perfect, working out. And now the days of just moving my ass and getting something done. But but I'm not supposed to work out hard either. And it's like, are you freaking kidding me? But no, that's the truth. So I'll just enjoy it and see what happens. But again, it is difficult when you're older to do what you want to do and you can't do it. So do as much as you can when you can, and realize it's always this moment you're going through, and everything is a season. Everything takes, it comes and goes. Everything, even your health, even your beauty, even everything. So
Hey, I remember this, that, and you'll catch this, that statement. If I would have known I was going to deal with this long, I would have taken better care of myself. I I used to say that in jest, okay? Now I need to put it on my background where it's there all the time. But yeah, I was years ago, I was hanging wallpaper 5 days a week, all day long, working out when I at least 3 to 4 days a week, plus playing softball 4 to 5 nights a week and raising two children. Okay. And so I can't do that anymore. And those are the things that I look back and wish I could do. And because I miss them, it's hard to sit at a sports, any kind of sports,
girl,
and not get in the field.
you just didn't help me. I don't even think of the days I played softball or volleyball or anything like that. Why? Because I loved the aspect of running bases. You see, you say baseball, and I think running bases. So again, it's what our is in our mind and how we see it. It's like the psychiatrist goes, what do you see? What do you see? Running. What? Running to go get my glasses. What do you see? Running to go get my phone. I mean, it's just it's just that focus point. So you got to have healthy boundaries in your thoughts, and you can't let them control you. You need to shift your thoughts and what you can do, and be in the moment. So
Well, just keep the memories because that's what they are, sweetie. I, like I say, anybody out there, keep keep healthy, keep working out as much as you can. Do what you can while you can. I see so many people that I know that have got disabilities that have passed the time of doing it. And some of them are nowhere near as old as we are, Lynn. And so just stay with it. And
Well, you know,
Debbie, take the advice, please. Debbie just said, I love advice. That's the
well,
best advice I can give you is keep going.
well, listen, I'm going to give everybody advice and an admission at the same time. I went ahead and bought cookies last week from Crumble Cookie. And I bought them, but this is the first time I actually ate cookies without feeling guilty. And I did it for a reason, saying, you're a skinny girl in a fat girl's body. That's okay, But I also know I'm going to work out and I'm not going to have that in my diet. So I was like, so instead of starting doing what I plan to do, I was like, oh no, I'm going to enjoy these and I'll have them some other day. Stay with it. Keep going, Sheryl. That's right. So I just said, you know, I could eat a cookie now because soon, who knows? I won't be able to eat a cookie or I don't want to mess up or go because sugar's bad. And that's one of my addictions slash I'm working on. Sugar's just a really bad, evil thing, especially for my condition. So I just had to say goodbye to the cookies and have some crumble cookies. So, anyways, before I stay all day, every day thinking about cookies, I had to get it out of my. And Debbie actually treated me to them. She sent me. She goes, "Here, producer cookies." So I'll blame it on her. No,
Now, the thing about it is, Lynn, there's a point, there's only so much deprivation that you can do.
right,
There is.
right,
And if I've watched so many people fall off their diets or their routines, I don't like calling them diets anymore, their
right.
routines, um, fall off their routines because they couldn't have this, they couldn't have that. It's like, I'd rather see somebody take a bite of something and go on with life as
Right.
try to, I mean, if you live by that memory, that's all you're going to want to do is have it.
Right.
So,
Yeah, even worse. It will cripple you to keep having those thoughts. And like I said, it is a mindset. And so you just get over it. I've been known to eat like cookies till like I can't eat them anymore so that I didn't like them. That's how I've cured myself to eat enough of it to say, "Oh, I could never have another bite of that." Yeah, Cheryl, once again, it is a mindset.
all it
Uh,
is, I mean, those cookies are going to always be out there. You just
oh
go to
yeah.
the grocery store and they're there.
Yep.
You do other things and they're there. Now, this sounds really, people think I'm weird, which so be it. But I
You don't
order,
care.
I don't care.
That's right, you don't.
I order my groceries from Instacart as a general rule. Number one, because I hate grocery stores,
Me
but
too.
I hate them with a passion. But number two, because it puts me in distance of getting things that I don't want, where I
Yeah.
won't order them when I order them online. And so it's just, that's one way I keep from having it here is by not going to the grocery store. And I know that sounds silly, and I know you
No,
play
I
it my
relate.
is at my age, but sometimes that's what you've got to do.
I relate. I'll do the Walmart ordering thing and for sure you don't ever order bad stuff that way. But the funny thing is well, hey, I had dinner at your house. You're like, you want to eat whatever because we're not going to have this for leftovers. It's going in the garbage. That's
I
a
mean,
great point. Don't see all of the other crap at the store. That's right. That's right. It's
that's the
priceless.
same thing. What's that old thing? Out of sight, out of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not that I don't want something and it'll
Right.
kick in, but I always keep fruit here. And I
Yeah.
do that just if that sweet tooth kicks in and I'm going to have something, I go get fruit. It's just a change up. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what we all have to do. You cannot, and I may be wrong and I'm going to say it. And if you want to argue with me, I don't care about that either. You cannot give up everything.
No, you can't.
You
No,
can't.
you can't. Because once you do, it can control your mind even more. It's
And
just
mine's
it's
controlled enough without.
it's just like little kids. You They will bother you until they get what they want.
Mhm.
And so yeah, it's the same thing.
I mean, we had a couple get-togethers with the family ago. They brought in some cupcakes, and I ate one. Well, that was not a good thing because as soon as they were gone, I wanted another one, and actually, it took a little while to get over it.
She's right. Right. What I did is I took one little bite out of each cookie when I got it. I did. Yep, I did.
Do you call that mindset or weird?
I don't know. I guess the I'm sure the verdict's out, but frankly, I didn't give a care. I didn't. I was like, yeah, that's it.
Hey,
But
they were
anyhow,
your cookies.
what's that?
They were your cookies.
That's right. They were my cookies. So, anyways, and the good thing I liked about it, they're so fresh that by the next day they were hard and not good. So that helped me out. They didn't let, they were just too nasty to eat. So I didn't have to worry about it.
Well, I will tell you my pitfall if you really want to know it. I know we're right at the end, but
Yeah, go for it.
my pitfall is Krispy Kreme donuts when the hot now lights on. I will not go there because once a donut cools, I don't want it. But if I get a box of those that are
Not good.
warm, it's not pretty. So
Yeah.
I just make sure I don't go.
Well, and that's the thing. You need to know what triggers you. You need to know what things, and then set yourself so that you're not triggered, you know? And then after a while, those things don't have power over you because you've been without them. And look at her. Look what she's trying to do. Oh my goodness. And Instacart couldn't even deliver hot enough. 'Cause by the time they
Right.
got there, it'd be cold. You'd be like, take this shit back.
I have to go by one. There are our restaurant row, as you call it.
Uh-huh.
Everybody's on the street that's a restaurant row.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of it is a Krispy Kreme donut thing, and it's kind of like I think God actually set that there just for me.
You know
So,
what? Krispy Kreme donuts don't do nothing for me. I've had them, especially the hot ones, and they make my stomach sick, and I thank God for that. It's like, even if I want to, he goes, I'll fix you.
I understand.
Anyways, at that juncture there, I think it's time for us to say goodbye before we get off the phone and go to our Instacart app and make some wrong choices in life.
And Debbie, you can go there with us.
Yeah. I know her address. I could get something delivered to her. Hey, all these June babies. Yours is coming up Tuesday, and hers is coming at the end of the month. So, a matter of fact, let's see when hers is on a Wednesday. So, yeah, so it's almost a couple weeks difference. So, anyways, you guys, love you very much. I hope you liked our silly chat. But again, just live for right now and don't let things get to you because someday it's all going to be in the past, even your ability to do it. Sheryl, any last?
Just literally think about what you're doing, think about what you can do, and think about what you can do to improve your situation and your mindset.
I think that's great advice. So, with that, we'll leave it there and we'll see you next week. And happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Sheryl. Happy birthday to you and
Hit
many
the
more.
button.
What's that?
Hit the off button.
Oh, she spoke. I got to go. Bye, guys.
You're like a circle.